What is going on? Welcome back to part 2 of our Sawmill Station 2023 week-long extravaganza. So here we are on day 2. We got Mike leading us again, and he is taking us to a place called Pinyon Peak. I hope that's right. Seems like that's right. Pinyon Peak. Now, he did put out a pretty healthy disclaimer in the beginning saying we are probably not going to get there. Probably still snow up near the summit, but let's just see how far we can get. And you know what? We're all game. But today is going to be a long, well, it's a lot of miles. I think it ends up at about 115, I think, miles. A lot of it is pavement. You know, I just kind of skimmed through the pavement there in the beginning, and then we got to come back this way, so we got the pavement again. So I thought I'd spare you all that pavement driving, but it's going to be some miles today for sure. This is the turnoff to head up to Yankee Fork. We're heading up Yankee Fork, and the turnoff begins up here somewhere to where we head up. So, yeah, knowing we're probably not going to get there, but feeling adventurous and seeing just how far we can get. Gonna be a good day. I mean, I'm kind of excited to show you how close to not being close we actually made it to Pinyon Peak. But still, this day was an awesome day. Thanks, Mike, for dragging us along with you. We had a good time. So I told you in part 1 just how awesome this mountain range is, and really this stretches from Mackay all the way up to Salmon. This whole mountain range is pretty freaking spectacular. But I only have a couple of things to say about that. And number 1 is, I told you so. And number 2, you haven't seen anything yet. There is so much more to show you. I mean, we cover some pretty amazing ground. But this is about the point we kind of start our ascent, or at least start our direction towards the climb up to Pinyon Peak. And this is where things start to get fun, things start to get interesting, and the story begins. Like to get around.
There's another one up there.
There what?
There's another tree right there.
Yeah, there's another one up there.
Yeah.
That one's smaller.
Probably.
Yeah, smaller. A little bit smaller.
I did my part.
Greg! He has a chainsaw.
He's having fun.
Yeah. He does have fun, I guess so too. I made this axe. I wanted to use it.
Nice.
I want to get a bad review.
And we expected a tree or two, you know, and it's nice to have them all right here at the beginning. You know, we'll just kind of get it over with, cut a couple of trees down, and we will be on our way. Did not turn out that way.
There's a lot.
So we talking more work than we want to do? Is that what we're talking?
Hours.
It is. It's all.
Oh yeah, hours.
We won't even
Like-
get to the clearing until up around that. We go up around that knoll there, and then the road's going to switch back up this hill right here, and it goes up, and then it goes up on top like that.
I'll bet you there's all these all the way.
Guarantee it.
I think we're done, Mike.
What do you think? No? But we're having so much fun.
There's three trees here.
Yeah.
Oh, the
there-
bike's turned around, huh?
So at some point you have to just call it. We can see the snow on the road up near the top. We're not going to make it to the summit anyway. And yeah, well, I mean, 25, 30 trees? I don't know. It was a lot. And at some point it's just like, you know what, that's it. So we stopped here having lunch. Yeah, just going to turn around and head back. So this all condensed down, and you know, Suzanne was busy moving logs and she didn't film every single tree. I mean, obviously she didn't film a fraction of the trees. The jury is still a little bit out as to how many trees we cut, but I promise you it was somewhere between 20 and 25 trees that were cut and moved out of the way, and Mike cut every damn one of those trees, and we all kind of split up, you know, pulling them off the road. Then we'd have to walk back to the machines and drive the machines up to the next tree. This was a couple of hours, I think, that we didn't waste it. I mean, looking back, it was a good time, and we just kept chugging along. But yeah, at some point we just called it. We're like, that we've had enough. And I think we probably could have made it a lot farther. Like, we probably cut the last tree, but you don't know, you know. Anyway, we called it. We didn't make it. We knew we wouldn't make it, but we didn't have any idea. And this was probably mostly my fault, because Mike kept saying, have you had enough? Have you had enough? And it's like, well, we've come this far. Maybe we should keep going. And we just kept going. And eventually, yeah, we all just said, done. Eat our lunch, and we're going to go back. And we do take a different way back, and he's going to take us by this mine that turned out pretty cool. There's still a lot of riding left. It's still fairly early in the day, and we're still having a good time. Spirits are still up. Good times. Yeah, this little place was really cool. Whoever lived here,
Over there.
you had the best view in the world. Wish I had more pictures, but this place really was pretty cool. But here now we start to head back downhill, and we're going to catch the Yankee Fork Road a little further up from where we were and take it on back down the canyon. Just cruising back down the Yankee Fork through Custer and this dredge. You know, one of the days that we were here, we actually stopped and took a tour of this dredge, and I mean that could end up being a video all by itself. We've got a lot of pictures, a lot of footage inside it. That place is really cool. If you're into that old mechanical stuff, that thing is really cool. But Yankee Fork's always a pretty little drive, man, coming down. We end up, back down at the highway, and we turn and head back towards Sawmill Station. And, Mike, our ride leader, was really worried about getting a bad review for the day because of just kind of how the day turned out. But I tell you, this was a good day. And I'm looking back on the footage, and we were all smiling. We all had fun. We really did have a great day today. So, Mike, you nailed it. You get a 10 out of 10 because spirits were up and everybody was having fun. And you know what? We just want to ride. And you don't always get where you want to go, but at least we're out, and at least we're riding, and we're in some beautiful country. And you nailed it, Mike. It was a good day. But lots more to come. We appreciate you watching, and we will see you on the trail.